Good morning, my name is Ana Renteria, and today I'm going to present my first evidence from anthropology, which is a family tree. First, I'm going to start with my paternal family, which is last name is Renteria. The last name Renteria comes from a Borges origin, which in Latin also means rent. None of them studied, but both of my great-grandparents were farmers, and their wife used to be housewife. My paternal grandma used to be a teacher, but my grandfather never worked or ever studied, so the family of my father used to depend economically on my grandmother's salary. Both of them are from Angostura, that's where they met, but when they got married, they moved to the city of Guasave. My grandmother used to be a teacher in Colegio Guasave. That's where my father got a scholarship, where he studied his elementary and high school. My grandparents had 6 children, 2 girls and 4 boys, but sadly, 2 of the boys are already dead. Also, my grandfather died because of COVID. My father was the first one to have a scholarship in Colegio Guasave thanks to my grandmother, but in the next years, all of his 6 brothers studied there as well. After high school graduation, my father went to Culiacan to study law school in La UAS. He's now studying his doctorate. Now let's continue with my mother's side. The 2 of my great grandmothers used to be housewives, but my great grandfather Esteban used to be a farmer, and my great grandfather Ignacio used to be a mango producer. My great grandfather Ignacio and my great grandmother Lucia had 9 children, but their youngest child, Carmen Lucia Sanchez Valdez, is my grandmother. The other side, my grandfather Esteban and my great grandmother Lazara also had 9 children, but the oldest child was Miguel Salazar, which is my grandfather. My grandparents fell in love in Mexico City, but they know each other from Concordia. Mostly of my maternal family is from Concordia, from Guasave, or from Culiacan. Back then, my grandma studied until commercial school, which was not college, but it was like after high school to get specialized in the commercial environment. My grandfather didn't study until elementary school, but after he got married, he continued studying languages by mail. When they got married, they moved to Guasave, and they started a small candy shop, which years later it became a big candy shop in the downtown of Guasave, and they have different candy shops around the city. My maternal grandparents had 4 girls. The second girl is my mother, Selene Salazar Sanchez. After high school, she moved to Culiacan, studying Administración de Empresas in the Tecnológico of Monterrey. After the third semester, she moved to Monterrey City to continue with his licenciature. My parents started dating after high school when they both started living in Culiacan, but when my mother moved to Monterrey, they started a long-distance relationship. After college, she moved to Culiacan again, where she married my father. After they got married, they moved to Los Mochis, Sinaloa, where they had me and my brother, Diego Renteria. After getting married, my mom stopped working, but she decides to keep studying. That's why she's now making his second master's degree. I think it's really important to know about our ancestors is that it can explain us why we act some ways, because maybe we don't share the personalities with our parents, but maybe we share our aunt's personality or great grandparents' personality. Also, we can get in touch with some of our relatives because maybe they have studied something we are into and they can help us with the decision of what to study and things like that. Thank you so much.